why I don't sell weight loss and why you shouldn't buy it. First off, as a coach, if I'm selling weight loss, I better be able to deliver it. That usually means for any coach, we have to do what we have to do to get you there. Otherwise, it looks bad on us, it looks bad on you, it's not good for the business. So we will do whatever we have to do if we're selling weight loss to make sure you get it. And that can lead to restrictive diets, that can lead to cutting out foods, like cutting carbs, lowering fat. It leads to excessive exercise to the point where you no longer have anywhere else to go but down. And I mean in the sense of your health, your results, everything starts going to a place where you don't want it to be. So all that restrictiveness will lead to poor health eventually, mentally and physically. Even as a coach, if you have these great positive intentions on helping your clients get that weight loss that you're selling, and you give them all these little nifty tricks and tips on how to kind of maintain it and continue on, we're still selling weight loss. So that means you have to get weight loss. So when you come back and you've had a little blip over the weekend, or you're not doing everything 100% the way you're supposed to, most coaches aren't really qualified or trained to know how to deal with that without making you feel guilt and shame towards your actions. Now, they have positive intentions, they really do, but they just don't know how to deal with it besides to tell you that you can't do that or what you did was wrong. And then you step away and you feel like you failed. You feel like you failed yourself, you feel like you failed your body, and then you just say, screw it, I'm done. And that's not where you want to be. That's not where I want my clients to be, and that's for sure. I want my clients to walk away and feel really empowered in their bodies and feel like that even though life threw them a couple curveballs, they learned how to deal with that in the best way they could and move forward and still see the results that they want. I also don't sell weight loss because it leads to poor body image, first and foremost, and I've been there, and I've seen my clients get there, and I've seen colleagues get there. I've seen many clients of throughout the years where they create poor body image, body dysmorphia. They, no matter how great they look, they still don't think they look good enough. And then on top of that, you're creating poor relationship to food when you focus on weight loss alone. And when a coach sells weight loss, again, that is what we're striving to give you because that's what you're buying. And when you're buying weight loss, more than likely, there's going to be some issues around that. When you're constantly stepping on a scale, when you're constantly measuring all the numbers and not focusing on the actual journey and what it's doing for your health, and you negate how you're feeling, how you see yourself changes. So you might not have liked how you felt and looked prior to this weight loss goal that you have, that you bought, but then how you see yourself after changes in a way where, you've reached where you wanted to kind of go, or you're getting there, but at the same time, you still don't feel good about yourself. You still don't feel good enough about how you look, or you're so fearful of going back to where you were, you continue to diet, and you do excessive exercise, which is going to put you in a really, really bad place that you don't want to be in. Now, why you shouldn't buy it, number one, is because when weight loss is your goal, and that's what your main focus is, it becomes this, and trust me, I've been there, so this isn't me just kind of making stuff up or making you feel bad at all, because I've been there and I know what it's like, and it took me a long time to get out of that place mentally and emotionally. But when you focus just on weight loss, it just has you forgetting how good healthy feels. And maybe you don't know how good healthy feels because you've never been in that place. But trust me, it is energy. It is good digestion, no bloating. It has you looking in the mirror and loving what you see no matter what. It has you making a harmonic change to your life where everything has its place, and no matter what, you're still be able to enjoy the foods that you love, but you're eating healthier in general. On percentage wise, most of your food that you're intaking is good choices, and you feel proud about where you're going. You feel different, you have more energy, you want to move, you want to exercise. When you focus on weight loss, it becomes something like almost something to the point where if you go a day without exercising, you feel like the world is going to end. If you have a cookie, you feel so shameful and guilty that you end up eating all the cookies, or you end up punishing yourself by not eating, or running to the gym and working out until you feel like you're going to pass out. And that's not what you want. That isn't enjoyable, and it's not pleasurable. So you're going to hit a wall eventually, and then everything is going to go totally in the opposite direction, and you most likely will end up back where you were, if not worse. When you buy weight loss, it is an unrealistic expectation to think you can sustain that restrictiveness, or that all the sacrifices that you have to make. Now, there are sacrifices, but it should be sacrificing a bit of time. It should be sacrificing, getting rid of those unhealthy habits that are holding you back, that you feel comfortable in. You should never sacrifice your body. You should never sacrifice others around you, and you should never sacrifice any other part of your life for that, especially parts of your life that are going well and that you enjoy. So keep that in mind. When you focus just on weight loss, there's usually a timeline with it too, and why we go to that restrictiveness, why we use quick fixes, because we put a timeline on it. I'm going to look this way by May 10th. And then you go, May 10th hits and you had enough. Then you think, I've reached my goal, so I'm good now. And then you dive into all the food, you forget about the gym, and you're back where you were. You should not be putting a timeline on your health. It is unrealistic and it is unsustainable. Restriction also, when you buy weight loss, can lead to binge eating, a ton of food cravings. Your energy drops so low that you don't even feel like doing much anymore. And you will go through this placebo effect that I call it, where because I've been there, where you're thinking, I'm good, and you have all this energy, but it's false energy. It's your body protecting you. It's all it's doing, because it's like, I have to keep this woman going, because otherwise she's gonna fall flat on her face. So I'm gonna make her feel good. We're gonna do this. I got her back, until one day your body's like, I can't keep this up anymore. She needs to eat. She needs to stop exercising as intensely and as with all the volume. She needs to slow down a little bit, and you will fall on your face. Again, I've been there, where I'm like, yeah, I'm good. This is amazing. I'm going. And then suddenly I hit a wall. And when I hit that wall, that was it for me. I could not get out of it. It took me a long time. Trust me, it is false energy. It is a false feeling, and it will go away. I've seen it in myself, and I've seen it in others, and I see it all the time. You don't want to get into the binge eating and the food cravings. You don't want to have false energy or fake energy. This has to be something that you feel that makes you just know there's a difference. When you actually have that real energy, trust me, I was like, oh my goodness, how did I even think that was good at any point? So you have to understand that when you buy weight loss, it is going to give you a certain path. And if you think that path is easy, you're so wrong. So this is the thing, and why we kind of end up in those quick fixes is we don't like feeling like crap. No one likes to feel like crap, and sometimes you don't notice it until like you just have this huge aha moment, couldn't get that out, or epiphany, where it's just like, oh my goodness, like I don't recognize myself anymore. I feel terrible. I just want to fall asleep at my desk. I have no energy for my kids. My my sex drive is gone, like all this stuff starts happening, and we're not even old for that to be happening. You can have a sex drive at 50. Trust me, it can be there. It doesn't have to be that way. You can have energy at 50, 60, even 70, but we put ourselves in a bad place, and then we put ourselves in a worse place by buying weight loss. You want to buy health. You want to buy a healthy lifestyle. And amongst all that will come most likely weight loss. And you should be focusing on lowering body fat, specifically your visceral fat, which is for your health. But then the exterior starts changing on you. You start looking stronger. You start looking more fit. You start looking more healthy. And trust me, when you look healthy, it's very different than where extreme restrictive weight loss can take you. There's a big difference. And again, I've been there. I'm there now, right? So I feel better in my skin now than I did at my leanest. And that's just because I feel so freaking good. I have energy, and now I'm not there all the time. I have moments where my energy drops, and it's usually related to something that I'm not doing consistently enough. So keep that in mind as well, that it's not a perfect journey. But if you want to really, really see results and be able to sustain it, stop buying weight loss. And that's why as a coach, I don't sell it. If you want weight loss, you'll get it, but I don't sell it because I don't think it is the thing that you should be focusing on. Because when you do, it never works out for anyone. Not in long term. Not in long term. And I've spoke to people that have been trying to lose weight for, over a year, and they finally reached their goal, but they did it in a way that allowed them to continue to thrive, have some vitality, feel good about what they're doing, not just hate the journey. We lack patience, and that is going to be our downfall. So that is why I don't sell weight loss, and that is why you shouldn't buy it. If you want to talk more about living a healthy lifestyle, how to get there, how to start feeling and looking amazing and be able to keep that for the rest of your life, then hit me up. I want to hear from you.